one of the questions that I get asked all the time is, how can I stop reacting? In fact, last week I was doing a consultation with a brand new client. Yes, she signed up, it's awesome. And basically she was saying to me that she's a new mom and she's an entrepreneur. And so she's kind of in this space right now where she has a brand new baby and her body's changing, her life has completely changed, and she has a business, and her business, she feels like her business is tanking because she can't spend time looking after her business or even getting back to people in that capacity, because all she's trying to do is just get enough sleep and breastfeed. And so what it's causing right now is it's creating this space between herself and her husband where she feels frustrated with him and short with him. Like, her patience is just really, really low. And her patience isn't just low with her husband, her patience is now low with everybody. Like, she is just snapping left, right, and center. She's reacting. And not only is she feeling just really crappy about yelling at other people or having very little patience or attention span with other people, but now because she's being this way and she doesn't really like that, she's also feeling even more crappy about herself. So this is the scenario that I'm working with today, but I want you to know that even if you're not a new mom, and even if you're not married or whatever the case may be, you likely, if you're a human being, have places in your life where you don't have a lot of patience, or where you might be overreacting or being a little bit snappy. And if you are feeling angry, frustrated, and you feel like you're in this place where you're constantly reacting, I think that you're gonna really enjoy this video. And I'm not gonna talk for too long, I just wanna get right into it. So pick whatever area it is for you where you're having very little patience or you're feeling frustrated and angry, and that's what we're gonna go to work on in this video. First thing that I said to her, and obviously we're gonna be working together for the next 6 months, so this is a multi-layered issue. This isn't just about having a baby or just about having a business. There's lots of deeper stuff that we're gonna work on together that goes back into her history, back into her past, and a lot of other stuff. But for the purposes of this video, I want something that's going to be applicable for all of us, right? That everyone can use. So basically, the first thing that you want to do is you want to stop yourself from trying not to react. So let me say that again, because I even confused myself when I said it. You want to stop trying to not react. And the reason for this is, imagine you shake a bottle up, right? You like shake a bottle of carbonated soda or, soda water or whatever. You shake something up. You've agitated it, right? So now there's all this buildup. If you open the lid, it's going to explode. It's just a chemical reaction. That's just what happens when you shake up something that's carbonated. So as human beings, and this is the analogy that I like to give, we're like soda water, okay? We're like soda water, and when we're sitting around in our life and everything's cool, we're cool. We're not gonna explode anywhere if you take the top off. But as things start to show up in our life, as stressors start to pile on, it's like shaking up that bottle of soda. Shaking up that bottle of soda like crazy. And then all it takes is one small thing to happen for the lid to be screwed off, and before you know it, there's soda flying everywhere. So it would be crazy to blame the soda for exploding. The soda isn't actually the issue. It's the shaking of the soda that's the issue. It is the agitation that is the issue. So if we want the soda to stop exploding, what we actually need to do is stop shaking it so much. Or certainly understand that the soda is being shaken up or is shook up. And so if we want to open it, we need to open it slowly and carefully and very intentionally so that it doesn't fly everywhere and make a mess. Okay, so I hope you guys are totally digging that analogy. So this is what we need to do in our own lives, okay? We need to address the fact that things are happening in our lives that are causing us to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and agitated. And no amount of like no amount of meditation and positive thinking and don't sweat the small stuff is going to make that stuff go away. You are a human being, and when you add stress to your body, mind, and your spirit, there is going to be a reaction. That's just how it is. So my, coaching or advice to you guys is to really go down the list and look at the list of the things that are agitating you, the things that are upsetting you, the things that are frustrating you, and the things that are overwhelming you. Instead of trying to be like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine, we're gonna get through this, it's gonna be okay. You know what? What's my mantra for today? My mantra for today is, I am at peace. I am at peace. Instead of like doing all of that stuff that people do, I want you to actually feel your emotions. I want you to say, I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed, and I'm frustrated, and I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to make this better. I need help. Do you see the difference in that? One is you trying to ignore the problem, suppress the problem, avoid the problem, and the other is you just being really real and facing your problem and letting it sink in so that you can deal with it directly. So that is the one thing that I say is going to make a really big difference. Obviously, there are other steps depending on your specific situation and your personality and all kinds of other factors, like what kind of support system you have, who's around you, what lifestyle you have, all that kind of stuff. But I think this is the beginning place for it. You want to just be really honest and say, this is how I'm feeling right now and I need help. If you don't need help, great, but most of us do. I know that when I was going through a very stressful point in my life, I needed help, and so I got help. And it's part of the reason why I do what I do, is because it doesn't matter how high functioning you are, how smart you are, what your socioeconomic status is, what your background is, your religion is. If you're a human being, you experience thoughts and emotions, and when you're going through hard times, you often need someone to talk to and you need help. So that's what I would say to start off with, and then seek that help. If you have a friend or a family member, somebody that is really cool with you and can really listen to you and not just commiserate with you, right? Because that's what friends often do. That's the difference between a friend and a professional who's supporting you. Your friends will often there you and want to pacify you and want to hold you and take care of you and make you feel better. But a professional, a coach, someone like myself, or a psychotherapist or a counselor, not only are they going to listen to you and have you have the experience of feeling heard, but they're also going to really hold you to account in a way that most other people won't, because they don't have permission to go there, and they aren't willing to go there because it can sometimes affect a friendship, a marriage, or a relationship. So that's what I would say. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you really like the analogy. I know when I'm working with a lot of my clients, metaphors and analogies really work for them. What else do I want to say to you all? So yeah, stop trying to not react and start actually saying what's happening in the moment, and you'll see that you'll react less. The more honest you are about your feelings, the more honest you are about what's really happening and what's really going on in the moment, the less likely you will be to react. When you allow agitation to continue and there's no truth, it's just like constant agitation. It's like constant shaking of the soda, constant shaking of your emotions, and it's got to go somewhere, and it's going to be an eruption. So that is it for this vlog, and if you need a little bit more help with this, then you probably, book a consultation with me, because we probably need to dig a little bit deeper. Or if you have general questions, you can leave those below, in the comments of this video. And if you have other questions, you can also leave those below. I really love being with you guys, and I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I always film these videos just before I eat lunch. That's why you always hear me say that. But anyway, all right. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Mwah.